around us. And if we're gonna pilot something like this, we gotta put it to use. This is insanity. How do they expect to control a machine this complex with an outdated OS? Let me take control. Please! First, we take the calibrations and reset the zero moment point in the CPG. Reroute control module and connect to the molecular ion pump. Command reconstruction of the neural linkage network. Renew the meta-active field. Reactivate feed forward controls. Adjust for Coriolis deviation. Connect to motion routines. System online. Activate. Weapons. An armor Schneider. Here we go! We gotta lead him away! No!
Is this it? Is this how I will pay? Yeah, he was. Good to know he was still the same Kira. He was always that way. Kira would cry over nothing. Brilliant, but he never looked before he leapt. We were separated, and the next time I saw him, he was in that thing.
The strike.
I told him to come with me. He was born a coordinator! He should have been with his people! The Earth forces didn't deserve him. I don't know why he wouldn't listen to me. He fought against us. He hurt my friends. He wasn't Kira anymore. He was an enemy. I had no choice but to kill him.
How dare you! He's awfully kind! How could you think burning people's homes is kindness? How could you have even the tiniest shred of respect for him? The Desert Tiger is a coward and a bastard. They've burned down our town when we're not here to defend it and call that victory? Every time we face them, we fought with courage and honor, while they send Bakus to crush us like we're ants. And still, that coward fights like this? It's the only way they can beat us! To hell with the Desert Tiger!
Send the coordinates of the island they landed on and a rescue signal back to Orb.
To Orb?
They'll have to accept. We're asking them to save lives.
But if we ask,
I will take on the responsibility. Power up the engine! Your new directive is to get us out of here as fast as possible! I know that. And if I could, I'd be back there now. I'd be flying there to bring them home. But right now, that's impossible. And I cannot bring myself to allow you to go out there on your own. I just can't. If you got lost too, I don't think I'd be able to take it. I might... I need you to trust Orb. Trust that they can bring them home. I need you to stay. The stronger side will always win. It's a simple concept that everyone in war can understand. But this mantra can fuel a desire for more power. And how can that urge lead to a peaceful future? The collectors of that strength are quick to forget where their guns should point. Next, on Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, Endless Rondo. Change the cycle by knowing its refrain, Gundam!
You can't blame yourself for that. I should have been watching too. He's done so many incredible things for us, of course he's on edge. We live under constant threat. And every time we're attacked, he gets in that weapon. We fight, but I think he feels solely responsible for protecting the ship, and he can only carry that weight for so long before he just loses it.
I've already seen the truth with my own eyes. There's not a single officer left inside. They left us behind so we could be their bait. This line is being held only by Eurasian soldiers and ships they've given up on.
Aren't you curious about where our greed is taking us? About a rapacious dream carried out by fools, blinded by their need for progress. After all, you're also one of their sons.
No, not I! Mankind dreamed this. They hoped for this. They made this! They had to be stronger. They had to be smarter. They had to go higher. People compete. They hate. They envy. They devour each other.
What is it that you believe in, and what is it that you fight for? Is it the medal that you were given? Is it to obey your father?
Just stop!
If that's all you fight for, then you'll have to accept that Kira may once again be your enemy. And I will be as well. We strive for peace, but with weapons in our hands. Our actions may be just as evil as the very things we stand against. However, I will not begrudge us the chance to finally break this cycle of violence, or there'll be no end.
The coffee's great, everything just feels right. Now, what say we go fight a war?
So the ship decided to make its move. Looks like they're heading to the old Talbadia factory district. That makes sense. If I were in their commander's shoes, and I wanted to get past this area, I would do the same thing.
What now, sir?
Uh-huh. I was hoping we'd have more time. So it goes.
Are we attacking?
We are. Less hips! We're taking off. Code 02. Send messages to the Petrie and the Henry Carter, now!
Okay, fine, you win. For the record, I prefer to use force, but I would never want to argue with the chairman's son about tactics. Sneaking in sounds like it might be fun too. And hey, who knows? Maybe this way I'll get a chance to get my hands on that strike pilot.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ah! I will make him pay! Nigel didn't deserve to die! Not here! Not now! Why? You think I don't know that, Dirka? He's the bastard who killed Miguel, who gave me this damn scar! And next time I meet him, he will die!
Hey now, no need to cry over me. After all, I'm the one who should be weeping. What are you looking at me like that for? Does it creep you out, seeing one up close? Well, you can relax. I'm all tied up now, you see. Oh, come on already. Why are you crying again? I'm surprised to find a big softy like you on board this ship. If you're this shaken up, you got no business being a soldier, you know that? Or did some dumbass natural boyfriend of yours go and get himself killed or something? Huh? What the hell are you doing? You're nuts!
Now then, begin the takeoff sequence. Due to the urgency of our present circumstances, we'll omit processes C-30 and L-21. Main power online. All hands, prepare for ship and mobile suit combat. 10 degrees to starboard, pitch the bow down 15. Ready the Eagle stellings. Get the Valiants prepared as well. Corinthos into missile tubes 1 through 4. Valiant cannons, fire! What the hell is going on back there? Your response time is abysmal. At this rate, the first time we see battle will be our last, so pull it together.
Tell me why! Is it out of pity? Say something! Anything. It's because no one's coming to see me. So you're trying to distract me. Is that it? You can't be for real. Just cut it out already! Don't you dare pity me! I won't have you sitting there feeling sorry for me!
Look, Flay.
You've suffered more than anyone, haven't you? You're the one people are supposed to feel sorry for! Poor Kira has it rough. Poor Kira's all alone. But Kira keeps fighting. And Kira keeps suffering. And when you fail, you just hurt more! Daddy! Kigali! Old man Shamsuddin fell while we were running out of town, so they're back helping him.
Confirmation that Izak and Dirka have landed safely on Earth. They just contacted us.
I see.
But when they'll return hasn't been decided yet. From what I hear, they're going to be staying put at the Gibraltar base for a little while. Huh?
About Izak. Have you heard anything regarding his injury?
Oh, worried, huh? Well, you can rest easy. He was battling his heart out even in that last fight. Still, though, I wonder if things will work out.
What do you mean?
The strike and that new ship were our targets. We had to capture or destroy them, and we ultimately failed to do either. The commander's probably been ordered back because of that, right?
Now what's this all about? Another one? Guess I'll have to pick up your slack, boys. Enough out of you. I've got to now! Quit pissing me off! And Sonic, you're messing me up too! Damn it, we're already out of time. Hang on, man! For sure this time. Those two suits, where are they? Well, well, if it isn't the golden boy from yesterday. Oh yeah, 2-for-1 special! Get back here, you! Huh? Damn it! I hate this stupid suit! How are you already out of power? Shut up! Fight me. Hitching a ride back with you to recharge. I know you don't have much juice left either. What's going on here? Get them! It's over!
New player! Battles invite only! Yeah! Okay, multiplayer! Time to lose! Hey, man, back off! Knock it off, Kill Stealer! Yeah! Not cool! You almost hit me! Oh, crap! Yeah! Special move! Seriously? You're the one who's pissing me off, you damn noob! More!
Whoa, a new mobile suit. Now this is a friggin' trip. I'll kill those two. Empty. What about like one of two? Oh, and look who's stuck.
Hey there! Oh, that's a bad idea! Guys, this is so not cool! Hold still. Come on, hit! Ah, I wanna kill that guy!
The Archangel is going into battle again. Earth forces are coming to attack Orb. Apparently, that means you're free to go. You're being released. Exactly what it sounded like. The Earth Alliance is sending a fleet here, and so the Archangel is going to fight. There's no reason to keep a prisoner on board anymore. So it's time to go, because Orb refuses to join the war on their side. Say what you like. When the fight begins, things are going to get crazy. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be on your own.
Well, of course I was scared at first. I mean, that beam was coming right for me after I took off. But hey, I had played it all out in the simulation before, so I just grabbed that stick and pulled back hard. I'm pretty sure you've picked up your fair share of studies, Sai. And Marialia's basically perfected her job, and so is Cuzzy. Come on, babe. I was only flying support. You worry too much, I promise. I'm taking off with the Sky Grasper. Huh?
Toll!
Unless we do something, we're gonna die! I got this!
Toll is gone now, and so is Kira. Everyone is depressed, and so am I. So right now, I'm not really in the mood to drop everything and comfort you. I'm sorry. Just go ask someone else.
Enough, Flay! You've got some nerve! Of course you had feelings for Kira!
You're wrong!
No, I'm not! Maybe you were just using him at the beginning. But he's such a kind person. So of course you'd fall for him.
It's just that he can do these things that are kinda tough for him, but for us would be absolutely insane. Kira said that he rewrote the entire OS for that thing, right? When do you have the time?
What do you mean?
When he got in it, it's not like he had working knowledge of the system. So then the only possibility is that he rewrote it on the fly. We all knew that Kira was a coordinator. We all knew that he was genetically enhanced, but things like this, impossible things, are barely more than tough for him. Every guy in Zaft is just like him. The Earth Alliance doesn't really have a chance, do they?
Captain, I rounded up the others. They're unharmed. Confirming connection. Flow stable. 20 seconds now.
The enemy mobile suit is falling back. Message from the lieutenant. Mission success. He's already on the way back. They've got him cornered and he can't break through. Stand by for the launcher striker. It could work. Sir, the strike is locked on.
Yes, sir. I can confirm. No sign of enemy ships within 5,000 kilometers. It would appear that we've lost them.
The only survivors were the few of us already on the ship when that first blast hit. Most are just factory workers. I wish I knew. Truth be told, we've got our hands full just keeping the ship secure. Maybe, but there's not much she can do while we're trapped here in harbor, and our only way out is blocked off by a heap of rubble. You want us to launch the ship? We don't have the people to crew it. Those Zaft vessels are still out there. We're in no position to put up a fight. CIC online. Weapon systems online. We have FCS contact. The magnetic field chamber and the dispenser are idling. All systems stable.
Lieutenant. Oh, sorry, sir. Lieutenant Commander. Knowing you, you can get it anywhere. The Rugrats all got free promotions as well. I hear the kiddo's an ensign. I guess he's a real pilot now. They better get their act together quick. By the way, how's the kid's fever? Yeah, it shows up on the activation screen. General, unilateral, neurolink, something. It's the first letter of all those words put together. The military only refers to it by that first G. Hey, Commander. What do you say we call it a day, huh? You won't get a real feeling for the adjustments until you actually put it up in the air. I'm telling you, Commander, it's not gonna happen. We can't even get the ammunition loaded in time.
243,721 lives. It has been a year to the day since those lives were unceremoniously cut down. Even so, we have done nothing but attempt to bring an end to this senseless bloodshed. We've made only reasonable demands, freedom and survival. And yet time after time, the Naturals have put our good intentions to waste and death. We wage war only to protect ourselves and our families. And if we cannot protect them without war, then we have no choice but to fight!
There's no way we could have foreseen this. What do we do? The Council will not be pleased at the destruction of a neutral nation's colony. Even so, you still plan on hunting them? There's not a single mobile suit aboard this ship, but they're hardly in any state for combat. The colony's debris is blocking our scans. They likely made an escape already. A sweep? Do you think that'll work? You think they'll head to Artemis? They've just been attacked. Isn't the moon a more likely destination? Oh, Commander, just to be certain, shouldn't we confirm with the Gamoth? I am a little surprised. I thought for sure we'd catch their ship on the way here. Bring the ship around! Match our velocity to Artemis and proceed astern on their orbit. Evasive maneuvers, now!
It is shameful of the Earth forces. They insist you find your own way to Alaska and refuse to help with even supplies? I'm sure you can manage with food and water, but it would be a wise course to avoid battle as much as possible. That is a good point, but Zaft has never tried to increase their territory. They'll have almost no presence in the middle of an ocean. The rest depends on luck.
It seems so. If you will excuse me. It's time to go ahead and pick up right where we left off, isn't it? I guess the little brats have been punished enough by now. But unless we see some improvement over last time's performance, we can't use them to showcase the enhancements we've developed. I needed to see where that would go. Honestly, you should be embarrassed, Captain. If only we could solve everything with words, there'd be no war. Enmity is born of misunderstanding, and enemies must die.
Calamity, Forbidden, Raider, you're clear to launch. Today is the day we shall sink the unsinkable Archangel.
City Center.
No way! Yes, back in the fight.
Kirkwood!
Sir, it's too fast!
Huddle, the beast of possibility! Huddle is good! Huddle! Hey you! How are you? Huddle! Hey there! Life is cheap! Huddle is good! The beast of possibility! Huddle is good! I never tell a lie!
If we did what the Tiger said, and we all just worked for him, I'm sure we'd be promised that our lives would get a hell of a lot easier. Same as they told Bonadilla. A lot of the women have asked us to consider it, but we know rulers can be unpredictable. That's why our families have been suffering for hundreds of years now. We won't be ruled, and we won't rule. That's all we want to get out of this. If we could take back the mining area in the east from the Tiger, we'd have what we want. And of course, we're happy to exploit your strength in the process. We've made our choice, so don't worry yourself about us.
I need you on board the Kusanagi.
You must hurry! Everyone here has their own responsibilities, just as you have a duty you must fulfill.
Still!
All hope for us ends here if you do not get on that ship! Why can't you understand that? Hurry, Kisaka! Please take care of this foolish girl. There's no need for that face. You are the daughter of the Lion of Orb.
But
You have others in your life that will be there when I'm gone. Being your father, Kigali, was my greatest blessing. Go! Kisaka, I'm trusting you.
Ma'am, output increase, stable. 450 seconds to required energy. The external shock damper is now running at maximum output. It's holding. We're getting electrical interference throughout the colony. Looks like end-jammer levels are rising. They hit the number 4 weapons bank. Sealing the bulkheads now. Come on! I just got back in the bed! Captain, there's some civilians here requesting to speak with you. Well, ma'am, it's actually the rest of those students we took on from Heliopolis. They're offering to do all they can to help us crew the ship. Mobile suit launch confirmed from the Nazca-class ship up ahead. It's just the one.
We have no choice but to bring in water from Morgenroth. It's impossible, man. There are too many heat signatures in the wreckage. Our laser and thermal detectors are no use. Massive heat source detected. Signature matches a warship. Distance 200 meters. Trajectory yellow 3317. Mark 02 Charlie. On course 0 shift 0.
Marking us. And it's headed in the same direction.
have they detected us? Why aren't they intercepting?
The target is continuing past us. Ma'am, it's a Nazca class.
They called our bluff, so now they're trying to get in front and cut us off.
Do you have a reading on the Laurasia?
Searching for it now. There's another heat source following us, 300 meters behind. It just appeared.
Pardon me, sir. Sir, no movement to report. All pilots to your marks! Anti-air unit, commence your assault. There it is. That's the X-105, the strike. It's DaCosta. Sir, I'm coming in. What say we ventilate this room, huh, Commander? No, sir. Forgive my presumption. Sortie preparations are complete. Tassel is the target! Man your stations! Looks like they've all called it a night. Yes, sir!
Zaft has managed to breach the fourth gate. Their forces are flooding the base interior as we speak. It won't be long before they seize the main gate. I believe we have the opportunity to lure at least 80% of them in. Time has arrived. Let's put an end to this. For the preservation of our blue and pure world. 3, 2, 1.
Athrun.
Your Excellency.
No need to be so formal with your future father-in-law.
If you insist, sir.
I admit I'm sad that on the day you return, Lacus is away tending to her duties. I hope that eventually you two have some free time to spend with one another.
I am sorry about that, sir.
Oh, there's no reason to apologize to me. Although I do fear that things are about to get hectic again. Though I don't like to admit it, I understand what your father said. We have so little time left. What good will it do to escalate this war?
Be silent, Captain. I would be. It's strictly a safety measure, as we've been ordered to secure the ship's controls and weapon systems, Ensign. Your ship isn't registered with us, so naturally our forces don't possess an ID code for it. Given the circumstances, we did permit you to enter port, but unfortunately we haven't ascertained if your troops are friendly as of yet. This is a military facility. I'd like you to understand that much, at least. Now then, I would like the commissioned officers present here to come with me. We need explanations.
But they were retreating! Damn you, La Crusade! It seems you're as reckless as ever, Lieutenant Ramius.
Well, a subordinate does learn from her superior.
Very well. Archangel, prepare for descent immediately. We'll cover you to atmosphere entry. And we won't let a single enemy get near you.
Then I guess I'm just going to have to take it back. Make sure all the other mobile suits get back to the commander. The hell? Bastards! What kind of armor is that? Why can't I break through? Time for you to get out of here, Athrun. Get back to the ship now! Ha! Some pretty armor won't save you.
You're just not good enough! I shouldn't have expected better. After all, you're just a filthy natural! You little... No! What the hell just happened? It shouldn't even be a fight! Just stand still and die! Hydra's not responding. The multi-drive system's offline.
Is this the young lady, Andy? Ah, must have been kebabs. Come with me. Don't you fret. She'll be back in no time. No boys allowed, so you wait here with Andy. It's fine. Just sit still. Andy! Well, go on.
Lieutenant Mario Ramius, Lieutenant Mula Flaga, and Ensign Natarl Badgerul. I see. It would appear your IDs are genuine Atlantic Federation ones. There's no question about it.
Please accept our apologies for all the trouble.
Not at all. You know, word of your impressive reputation has reached even my ears. The Hawk of Endymion, they call you. I'll have you know I took part in the battle at Grimaldi Front myself.
You did? Were you with Commodore Villard's forces?
That's right. We were on the verge of defeat at one point, but your heroics in downing those 5 djinns gave our side some much-needed encouragement in that battle.
Thank you very much, sir.
But still, who would have imagined someone like you showing up with that ship out of nowhere?
Sir! Sir!
Hello? Yes, that's right. Mom's working late tonight. I won't be home until after you go to bed, sweetheart. That means you and Dad have to fend for yourselves for dinner tonight. Yes, I know, I promise. We'll do it on my next day off, okay? Mom doesn't break her promises, you know that. That was one time. Fine. Be good for your dad, okay? Don't forget to take a bath and brush your teeth before bed. Okay, see you tomorrow. Telephone channel offline. Erica Simmons. Personal file index 2125 Delta Zulu. Now restart recording.
Just stop it! That isn't an object in there! It's a child's life! Lives are meant to be born into this world, not to be created like this! Liar! How dare you! Give me back my other child! You're not doing this for the child! This is for your own ego! The ultimate coordinator? Is that gonna bring our child happiness?
Right now, as I look at the Earth from outer space, I am reminded of a thought. I am the bridge connecting our mother planet and the expanding unknown blackness of space, and the one standing between humankind's present and future. A supervisor, a coordinator, a guide to this new world. In order to explore this gift from the outer galaxies, we're heading into space. Our research plants there will create advancements in natural resources, technology, and many other benefits to the Earth.
You don't have to be so mean.
That was amazing.
Yup, on it! Back off! Watch out! Awesome. You okay? I hate this. Commander, there's no need for you to do that kind of grunt work. Right, and done. You're free to go.
There are 3 Nazca-class vessels hidden throughout the debris by the opposite harbor.
Understood. Fury! Did you want to get in here and do it? Meyer, you're 9 o'clock.
Yep, I got this.
I can't believe we have to leave. You got this.
Hey, we've been working really hard. They're coming in hot. Hold tight. The Earth forces are gonna come straight for us.
Back off!
I'm coming.
It's not gonna be that easy.
Never thought I'd end up fighting in space.
Back off! I've got this. I can do it.
Really? Thank you for saving us, mister. This is for you.
8th Fleet? But I thought they were the ones who got completely annihilated. Hey, Kigali, wanna come eat with us? Got enough to share. You looking for him? Forgot. Really? But I thought you knew that guy from somewhere. Hell yeah! Kigali! I love...
We are here to issue a warning to all Zaft and Earth defense forces in the area. Your conflict is currently bordering on Orb Union territory. Alter your course at once. As we are a neutral nation, any entry into our waters made by an armed ship, mobile suit, or aircraft will be seen as an act of hostility. Alter your course at once!
I'll alter course when I'm dead.
I repeat, alter your course at once! This is your final warning. If you do not respond in accordance with our request, we will not hesitate to open fire!
Lasers and projectiles can't get past the umbrella, though the opposite is also true. Perhaps, but it's still a first-rate defensive weapon. And since it has no value strategically, our forces have ignored this location until now. We currently have no means of getting past that umbrella. They've gone into a troublesome area. No, it's normally not activated unless there's an enemy presence. However, even if we did approach Artemis while the umbrella was closed, before we could get into range of the fortress, they'd notice us and activate it.
The greatest uncertainty is the mother's body. If we can just eliminate that variable from the equation, then...
Emergency in Unit 3. Emergency.
No! Increase power to filtration!
Pulse increasing. Blood pressure is through the roof.
I know that. That's exactly why I have to keep going, Via. It's my child, too. With this technology, I can make it a coordinator beyond all others. Humanity has always strived to make things better. This child will be the next step. He will lift up all humankind.
Damn, that Crusade bastard! As if I didn't know these messages are just a cheap way for him to provoke me. It doesn't matter. I can put up with his charade. I'll be the one to sink them. They'll never leave the Indian Ocean. I have eyes on the Legate ship. Goon team, prepare for launch. This is it. Here you die! You're done! Where the hell is my goon team? Did he just take out one of the goons? I have to fall back.
It seems like the boy is finally awake.
Yes, Reverend Melchior.
I imagine you must be quite surprised. Waking up way out here. Miss Lacousse strongly insisted that your bed be placed outdoors during your recovery. I discovered you lying in the mud and severely injured. You were in front of our house of worship. I thought it best for you to recover here. Because you possess the seed. That is why.
Athron Zala, what are you doing back here on the plants? We believe Operation Spitbreak has failed. We don't have all the details, but the first intelligence from Earth says the force was annihilated.
But how?
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I have even more bad news for you. One of our newly developed top-secret mobile suits has been taken from the plants. Even worse is who was behind the theft. It was Lacousse Klein who led the thief right to the weapons hangar. The National Defense Committee is in a panic.
Well, this is a lovely surprise. I never expected that you would deign to come visit us. Come now, Sahib. All you must do is change the way you think. Your top priority shouldn't be your faith, my friend, but the many lives in your care. Yes, sometimes the source may change, but water is still water no matter where it comes from. Keeps us alive. Well, as long as you drink it, that is. Yes, of course. Anything for our countrymen. So come, let us discuss all the details of the factory.
Well, it is true that this is my first time examining a coordinator. It's not as if I can make a diagnosis with too much confidence. But what I do know is that their physical attributes are far superior to ours, so there isn't really any reason for concern.
But still...
He may look exactly like we do, but his inner workings are totally different. His body possesses far greater strength than ours. His brain can hold far more knowledge. Got it? He won't get close to dying. He's got a potent immune system. Sure, he may die if he's shot, and be bedridden if he gets a fever, but the risk is far lower than with us. The descent superheated the cockpit, you know. Did you hear how high the temperature was in there?
How high?
If we were in there, there would be no saving us. So a fever's nothing to him.
We are proceeding as planned to the rendezvous point and should arrive there soon. Once the Archangel arrives, it will come under the command of this advanced force, and we'll proceed together to join up with the main fleet. Fly safe, Captain. We'll see you very soon. Pardon me, sir. You'll see her when we rendezvous.
Scramble the mobile armor now. Load missile tubes and depth charges. Prepare for battle. Pitch down the bow by 20 degrees. Turn to port, yaw at 20 degrees. Get a message to the Archangel. Tell him to withdraw. I am not going to let the Zaft take the Archangel. And if that ship is destroyed, then there's no point in any of us coming out here. Run away! Vice Minister, I need you in a pod.
Hard to believe. How could they go through with the destruction of the Heliopolis colony and Artemis just for this ship had a single G weapon? It seems Alaska's not too keen to take that view. And of course the matter of the young coordinator. Are we to turn a blind eye to that? However, if we simply let him go... Ensign, even though it was an emergency, it is still considered a crime for civilians to take part in military action.
Huh?
In order to sidestep this technicality, you are all hereby recognized as volunteer soldiers having joined the Earth Alliance military the day you came on board. Be sure not to lose that. Now, more importantly, you are exposed to confidential intel while... So you really are the daughter of Vice Minister Ulster?
Yes, almost ready. He has a point. Zala sees things very clearly. I can't see how Klein is against retaliation. The machine you're piloting. I've reviewed the intel on it. That machine's existence is unnerving. Operation Spitbreak. We need to get it approved quickly. Just as Zala says, we can't needlessly prolong this war and continue fighting forever. If the operation gets approved, it means you'll return to battle. I'm sorry, son. I'm very proud of you, Nicole. It's good to have you back at home with us. Please enjoy your time on leave.
Isaac! I have. Due to the gravity of the situation, Genesis will be firing off a second round shortly. And when that happens, we can finally work towards putting this war behind us. I know how exhausted you must be at this point, but you won't have to wait much longer.
I know.
We have a bright future ahead of us. I'm sorry, it's time for me to go. But I'll make sure your team is a safe distance away.
But, Mother...
You'll be taking on more important duties when this is all over, my son.
Dear, it's time for you to be heading out. The car is ready for you now. All right, I'll see him off. Nicole, please be safe.
We can't forget they're only prototypes. A mere 5 mobile suits is hardly an actionable threat.
Klein, have you heard? We have all been deceived by Chairman Zala.
What do you mean?
Panama was never the real target of Operation Spitbreak. It was Alaska! He thinks he can destroy the entire Earth Alliance leadership in one fell swoop! The Council never approved anything like this!
Lord Uzumi, I know we promised that we'd never see each other again, but no matter what happens, there's no way we could ever tell Kira the truth after all these years of lying. We understand this is what's best for him, and we both still agree to honor our initial promise. This will be the last time. I think he doesn't want to see us.
And with that, the ship has safely completed its final mission. We are grateful for the escort, Lieutenant Flaga. It has been an honor. 2 of them popped up on the radar, but nothing to worry about. There's not a damn thing they can do to us once we're docked in here. Maybe, but it's that promise of theirs that's gotten us this far. At the end of the day, Orb will always be a nation of Earth. They may be young, but I promise that each one is a hand-selected Top Gun. Don't worry so much. Someone like you, Lieutenant, would stand out like a sore thumb.
Lieutenant Robius!
I am Vice Minister George Ulster of the Atlantic Federation. First and foremost, I want to extend my deepest gratitude for all the work you've done to rescue survivors. And on a personal note, suffice it to say I was elated to see that my daughter Flay was among those that you've been keeping safe. If she's around, I'd love to see my daughter's face.
They're coming out of the sky! How could you not notice an enemy right in front of you? Can't! My daughter! If we don't reach that ship, then there's no point in me coming out here! This could not be any more absurd, hunted down by our own secret weapon! They've come to rescue us! What the hell are they doing? They can't shoot down a single Jinn!
She's right. These weapons are an indication of the Naturals' intentions. They want only to further escalate the terror of this war.
What they built here are war crimes.
This is unforgivable.
Cowards!
But on land, the Bakus are unbeatable! That trick of yours ain't gonna work! Now you're gonna pay!
I'm not sure how you fought in zero gravity.
You'll die here! This is from Malum! You little...
I do feel sorry for him. I wish it had not come to this. I agree, it is a remarkable feat, my lord. But I think that it may be best for the children that we don't let that shake us.